Hey, what's up everyone out there on YouTube? Sandy again with another episode of Gold Rush the Game. I believe this is episode 14, and as on the last episode you saw that we had the permafrost. I guess technically the permafrost hasn't hit, but the frost hit, and I can't dig the ground, so what we're going to do today is we're going to jump in the old bulldozer right here and rip some of this ground so we can keep digging for maybe another day or so. Had a little bit of feedback on the last video that said they wanted to see me do some operation out here and keep this thing running, so here we go. Wish I wouldn't have kind of dug that big hole right there, but whatever. Let's see here. Trying to tell me this little bitty bulldozer can't drive over a little bump. I highly doubt that. Woo! About to drive off the side of the cliff here. Come on. Come on. Come on, there you go. There we go. Stick our good old ripper in the ground right there. Knock it off. I don't know if you have to go over this twice or not, but come on, back up. Back on up. There you go. Come on. You can do it. Oh, come on. Now my whole bulldozer's stuck. It won't go forwards or backwards. Don't do this to me, Gold Rush. Let's go ahead and back on around this other side right here. Let's do the safe route. Whoa! Where'd you learn how to drive? I've never seen a bulldozer go backwards so fast before. There we go. There we go. That ought to be enough kind of opened up right there to get started anyway. Get in there. Where's my truck at? There it is. See if we can kind of dig this edge over here, make it open up a little bit. On that last episode, I only got the plant filled up to like 84%, but I tell you what, I don't remember the exact amount of gold, but on an 84% cleanup, we got over 100 ounces of gold, so I'm not going to argue with that. That was some pretty good stuff right there. not sure how long we'll be able to dig today. Right now the temperature is in our favor, so we'll dig a little bit. We'll see what happens. It's not gonna let me dig that edge, is it? I'm trying to dig that edge. Oh, yeah, there we go. It let me. Just had to kind of cut into it a little bit. So it looks like the ground is only frozen on the outside of it, but once you get below that top layer, looks like you're good to go. One more scoop here ought to do it. It looks like I'm gonna need some old fuel in this. I wonder if I parked that close enough. Who wants to take a bet? Is it gonna reach? Is it gonna reach? Is it gonna reach? No, it's not gonna reach. We're gonna fix that real quick. It's going to reach. Yes, I could go get my truck, but we're not about that right now. Stop. See, I stretched that so far the line broke, but thankfully I got a mechanic on duty and he took care of it for me. Pays to have a mechanic on duty. Well, that's filling up. Let's jump down here. Take this sucker to the wash plant. As you can see as I'm driving around, we've dug quite a bit of dirt out of here. I've got all my upgrades done at the old blacksmith. So what do you guys think? Should I keep collecting magnetite just because, or should I just stop collecting magnetite altogether now and just run everything through and just get the gold? Somebody let me know what you think I should do. I mean, the money for the magnetite is not terrible, so I mean, you know, we could keep collecting it and save up, you know, a whole trailer load of it, and we'll see how much a whole trailer load of magnetite's gonna get us in money. You know, we could do that. Won't let me drive it with the pump nozzle in there. I'll tell you what though, the snow on this game is pretty good looking. Can't argue with that. If you take a look around, got them snowy mountains. I've had some viewers complaining about how dark it is on the claim. Well, let me tell you, with the snow on the ground, it's not dark now. Almost need my sunglasses on just to play this game. As you see, I got about 7 more days till the permafrost. I'm actually just kind of watching the old temperature gauge over there, because sooner or later that temperature gauge is going to get cold enough that even with the bulldozer trick, we're not going to be able to keep mining. The river will freeze up. I won't have no water. Too much stuff will break. And that scoop was crap. Let me do something here. Yeah, it looks good. So if I try to dig too far out there on that edge, it won't dig. I need to dig that bottom out down there so I can get the truck closer. Oh. It's getting hard to dig again. Uh-oh. Come on, give me a scoop of dirt. So, oh, come on. Come on. I think the ground already froze back up on us. We may not have got much done for this episode, but oh yeah, ground's freezing up as fast as I can dig it. Let me try over here where I just cleared off. Yeah, I can't even hardly dig that. Well, I'm gonna have to say, I think we're gonna have to call it quits on the claim for this year. I mean, I could just keep stripping with the dozer. There we go. No. Well, alright, let's go dump this through the wash plant before it freezes up. Come on, get out of my way. Old insurance adjuster's not gonna like that one. I just scuffed the whole side of my bulldozer and my dump truck. Is the water still running? Yep, still got water. Let's go take a look at the creek and see if it's freezing up yet. For those of you that I showed in my other video, that bug with my fuel container, there it is. You can see it really nice and bright now. I don't know what's going on with it, but you know what? It's not going anywhere else, so we'll call that good. Let's see. Shut that down. Still got dirt in it. Why is it taking so long? What did it do? Is it not running dirt that well? It's running, it looks like. Kinda. It's almost like the plant was freezing up. You can see the water coming out there. Got the old trommel rotating. I'll tell you one thing about this snow. The snow hasn't been doing my frame rates any good. Actually, once you get away from the wash plant, it's actually not that bad. Just all those moving parts back there. As soon as you turn around and look at the wash plant, it drops right on down. Alright, that's all washed through there, so let's turn off this sucker right here. Go turn off our alright, I got everything shut down. How much fuel do we got in here? Yeah, you got plenty of fuel. Let's take a ride on into town. And as you notice, it's almost like they made the physics of the game, you know. Look, I couldn't turn that corner or nothing. I'm just sliding. It's like this thing's a sheet of ice right here. There's my magnetite trailer. I need to pick that up and take that back to claim. I think that's what we'll do. We'll collect the old magnetite, and then we'll fill that trailer up and we'll go cash it in and see how much a 100% full trailer will get for us. This probably actually be a little bit shorter video today. Probably won't be an hour long like they usually are, but let's see here. Where's the hotel? The hotel is this way. Let's go end our season, take a look at our stats real quick, and then we'll get ready for a new season and start that off. Maybe I'll move everything on the claim over to the next claim. I don't know, it's just hard to give up that gold. Maybe we'll come back later and clean the rest of this claim up, you know. Yeah, I don't know. Hard to say. Hard to say. As soon as I learn how to drive here. Alright. Shut our engine off so we don't run it out of fuel while we're sleeping here this week. Or I guess we're going to sleep here for a few months. Welcome to the Haynes Hotel. You can spend the whole winter here and get back to work beginning the spring. You won't be able to dig for gold anyway. Well, you know what? I tried to dig for gold and it lasted for a couple hours. Gather gold, 2,653 ounces. I processed 9,761 yards of dirt. I collected a lot of magnetite, 26,000. I'll tell you what, that's not a very good ounce of gold to dirt, 0.27. Man, I tell you what, that's some pretty bum stuff right there. Paid my workers $118,000 this season. Woo! Used 8,484 gallons of fuel. I drove 92 miles. See, Well, we might have to go back to the claim real quick before we call this one an episode, because I believe I did more gold last year. Now, there might be a little bit of science behind that too, because, last year I was digging from the front and the side on my last season. So, since I'm driving from way further back, I guess it would take longer to get the gold to the plant, but I don't know, that's just kind of crappy. I worked harder this year than I did last year, and looks like I'm thinking I got less gold. We'll have to go check. I don't remember my exact amount for last year. I didn't earn no gold. Yeah. Alright, so 10 days to summer. Yeah, there's story pieces here I haven't collected yet. And I'm not going to collect them yet. I'm trying to leave the story pieces till later. They don't really do anything for you other than make some of the stuff you buy cheaper. And if something's $1 cheaper, that's not really any benefit to me. Come on, let some of the snow melt. $34 degrees. I wonder if it'll let me dig. Well, look at them frames right there. 90 frames a second. Woo! That's how it should be all the time. And we are running this in the ultra detailed settings, so what you're seeing is the best detail of the game. And then as you get into more stuff, I'd say my frames usually run around 50 to 60 most of the time. That's not too bad. Start getting in trouble if they get down in the 20s. Which I think the only time that happens to me is as I do some uploads or whatever they want to call it, when I'm loading in the next area. Let's go check our gold and see how much gold we got last year, because I'm curious. Did I get more gold this year or last year? Is the water frozen? Nope, water's not frozen. We could probably go right into digging if we wanted to. $2,653. Well, where's my jar from the other season? Maybe it'll come up. Maybe it's just a bug. Usually it lines up jars right here and tells you, yeah, this season you did this season you did this. I don't know. I'm just curious if we can dig. Let's go see if we can dig some of this dirt down there. Find out here in just a second. Are we going to be able to dig? Yes or no? Yes or no? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Still frozen. Still frozen. try a scoop with the excavator. Nope. Nope, still frozen. Well, I did get a little bit in there. I was fighting to get that little bit of dirt. I'm not going to fight it that hard. So, we're going to call this an episode. We ended the season. Someone let me know what you guys think. Should we move to the next claim? Or should we go ahead and mine just a little bit more here? There's not really a whole lot of dirt here left, so we could knock this out of here real quick, but I'll let you guys decide. First person to respond to that question, mine it out or move to the next claim. That's what we're going to do. So with that being said, this is Andy with another episode of Go Rush the Game, and I'll see you guys later.